year 2014 brought a set of new promises and new hope along with it, with a refreshing image of New India, with the change of the central government after the Indian general elections for 16th Lok Sabha. There was a massive wave throughout the whole of India with the tagline "Achhe Din Aayenge." There were some major highlights of the particular tenure, and one of them would definitely be the demonetization. On 8th November 2016 at 8 pm, the Prime Minister of India announced the demonetization of all Rs 500 and Rs 1000 banknotes, and also announced the issuance of new Rs 500 and Rs 2000 banknotes in exchange in order to curtail the shadow economy in terms of black money and reduce the use of illicit and counterfeit cash to fund illegal activity and cross-border terrorism. The announcement of demonetization was followed by prolonged cash shortages in the weeks that followed, which created significant disruption throughout the economy. People seeking to exchange their banknotes had to stand in lengthy queues, and several deaths were linked to the rush to exchange cash. While there were several movies made around this plot, which include Bengali movie Shunyota, Tamil movie Mersal, and several other projects, there is a latest Netflix film which hovers around the demonetization time and its effects on the people of India among different classes. The name of the film is Choked, Paisa Bolta Hai. Choked is a Hindi drama film directed and co-produced by Anurag Kashyap, written by Nihit Bhave and produced by Good Bad Films and Netflix jointly. The film stars Saiyami Kher and Roshan Mathew in lead roles along with Amrita Subhash, Rajshri Deshpande, Tushar Darvi and Upendra Limaye in supporting cast. It released on Netflix on 5th June 2020. The timeline of the story starts in October 2016, just a month before the demonetization, and the story is about a couple, Sarita and Sushant Pillai, played by Saiyami Kher and Roshan Mathew respectively, who live in a lower middle class neighborhood of Mumbai with their young son struggling to pay the bills and to make ends meet. Sarita is a bank employee, having the role of a cashier in her bank, and is weighed down by her jobless husband and his dates during all her struggles. Before her crumbling marriage, she had a dream to become a singer, which she buried under her coat of responsibilities that gathered over time. She had met Sushant, her husband, during her singing days. Sarita and Sushant, who himself is a guitarist and songwriter, they both had participated in a singing reality show named Shining Star, but due to stage fright and nervousness, Sarita just froze in between during her performance suddenly, and that fright and shock of coming out in front of a group of people remains with her after that encounter, which keeps affecting her throughout. When the night of the D-Day of demonetization occurs, her world goes crazy with lots of ups and downs in her life. She has to deal with the long queues being the cashier of a bank, to arrange for the new notes in exchange for the marriage of a neighbor's daughter, an opportunist who wants to cash in on the ongoing economic disruption by making a business out of exchange of notes, the nosy and pokey neighbors that are hovering around every time, the choking of the kitchen drainage system of their house, and a jobless husband that doesn't bother to pay his own debts and constantly bothers Sarita for it and make her cringe due to his behavior and what not. But suddenly, when late at one night, she finds herself in a situation where she sees that, along with the dirt, some plastic wrap packages containing the old notes of cash are coming out of her choked kitchen drainage. The reason being one of her neighbors, a PA of the MLA that lives a floor above them, hiding the cash in the drainage lines too. She becomes shell-shocked and doesn't quite understand how to react and whether to be happy or worried about it. It starts happening every night, and when the demonetization news is spread out, she starts her struggle to secure her cache of old notes, and the story gathers some pace. With the long rushes in the bank, the black money agent sharks whistling around her, the sudden bank robbery sequence, writer Nihit Bhave has made sure that all the possible circumstances are narrated into the story to try to make it more entertaining. Well, to sum it up, there are several aspects in the story that makes it very slow in the beginning. The narrative lacks power to hold you to the plot, and the storytelling is also quite average and tedious. Anurag Kashyap is known as one of the most prominent filmmakers in the industry. It seems that he believed in the script, and his directorial contribution in this film is witnessed during the parts of the story. But sadly, the writing lacks conviction somewhat, making it slow in pace in the narration, apart from the otherwise interesting turn of events that take place in the film. The cinematography is quite well, and the performances of the actors were up to the mark for some levels. The demonetization situation is well depicted in the film, showcasing the panic the people created due to the shortage of cash. The struggles of the middle class people were real and genuine, but the panic created in the sequences, including the mob going violent outside the bank, is well showcased. There were instances where you feel the stupidity of people that makes others that are actual need of cash helpless. For example, when a man withdraws cash from the counter, He constantly asks stupid questions to Sarita like, ये नोट असली है क्या, नए नोट है ना, अरे तो क्या बैंक वाले पागल है जो तुझे नकली नोट देंगे, और डीमोनेटाइजेशन में नए ही तो नोट मिलेंगे या पुराने वाले ही वापस दे देंगे. That makes other people behind him wait unreasonably. Sarita's neighbor Tai, played by Amrita Subhash, also asks her for quick exchange of old notes, as Tai feels being a cashier in the bank it may be easy for Sarita to exchange them, and Tai in a very faking way and dramatically begs her for the favor to get some cash in bundles to pay for her daughter's wedding. Use checks, ladies, use checks. Just stop being so dramatic. There is also a very funny song sequence of only ladies in the Mehndi party with the title being Tutar Tyatli Kadilao Atli. Matlab, are you serious? Why in the God's name? Why? The performances of the artists were quite good. Saiyami Kher as Sarita Pillai is brilliant. After starring for Mirza and Special Ops, her graph can be seen moving upwards with this performance. She portrays the confusions and struggles of Sarita aptly. We quickly align with her character while the story proceeds further. Roshan Mathew as Sushant Pillai is decent. He carries the vibe of an irresponsible husband potently. Rajshri Deshpande and Tushar Darvi have surrounded the story well, as theirs were not the central characters. Upendra Limiye as Reddy I think was an amazing choice. He has a short role of only a few scenes, playing the man who owes money from Sushant and demanding it from Sarita, and after demonetization tries to manipulate Sarita to cash in on the exchange of old notes by rating the exchange for money. He is a powerful and prestigious theatre and film actor, and as expected, he imprints his role with his command. Amrita Subhash, now what do I talk about her? She plays the role of Sarita and Sushant's neighbor of Tai, and being a theatre and commercial artist, appearing in projects like Tea Fularani, a famous Marathi play, Raman Raghu 2.0, Gully Boy, and Sacred Games, I knew that even here I would see something special. And man, was I right. Her dramebaz behavior, panchayati nature, poking nose in everyone's business, gossiping behind people's back, you name it, she makes it easy for everything. I tell you, this one is a real diamond and a refreshing performance out of an otherwise disappointed experience. Watch it if you really want to, if you really want to witness another demonetization drama, otherwise it's a short miss really. So how did you like the film? Have you watched it already? Do let me know in the comments. Also suggest which content you would like to be reviewed or discussed. If you like this video, make sure you press the like button down below. Share the video with your friends and family. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Press the bell icon to get all the notifications from the channel for fresh content. Stay tuned for more such sassy and wacky entertainment. Thank you, signing out.